I mentioned that for me, there is this relationship parallel that I have with grief that's very similar to the one I have with shame. And I believe for me, that's part of the reason I ran from it for so long. Because I don't recognize grief as I'm sad. And I'm not being sarcastic right now. Like I don't recognize grief as sadness in my body, in my experiences. I recognize grief as soul exhaustion. It it is like it wouldn't matter if I slept for 48 hours straight. Like there's no amount of sleep that can support the way it feels in my body. And I hate. Do I? I don't like that from a lens of experience, I'm a grief expert. Because if you know me, I've never marketed myself that way, nor will I ever. Inner child healer, yes, gold star. And when I look historically at my life and what my journey has accomplished, last week, 3 hours before this meeting, I texted my team, can't do it. I literally could not. Yeah. So my offering to you, and if you don't know me, this is like literally my favorite thing to do every week. So the fact that I couldn't get my ass off the bed down here, that's a really big deal for me. Says the chick that even does recordings on when I'm going on vacation, just that I still get to do the meeting. Shame, I don't recognize as a feeling. Shame, I recognize as a visceral body reaction. And so when I say for me, they feel parallel, it's because my body tells me before my brain does. It's bass backwards. It's that feeling of my body is screaming and I don't want to hear it. Start stuffing. Because that was my childhood. Just start stuffing. So the relationship I have with grief, because it feels so much bigger than me, I've gotten to the point where I recognize annoyance or anger, frustration, jealousy, guilt. I've gotten to a place in my life where I think this is this, because I didn't grow up with permission of, number one, articulating those, but number two, connecting them. And so now as an adult, what I recognize about around grief is there is no option other than to be. That's it. I struggle to eat. I struggle to sleep. I struggle to do anything. And I'm not avoiding. It's just an awareness that I've learned. And last Thursday, I pushed through all day and I pushed and I pushed and I knew I shouldn't have been pushing, but I didn't stop pushing until there was literally nothing left. Not for me, not for my husband, not for my kid, not even for them. My girls. Yeah. So I want to offer the tool of notice if that's how grief speaks to you. Does it come from your body first? And if it does it feel bigger than you? Does it feel so big of like, I don't think there's a tool big enough for this? Like for me, when I'm in it, that's what it feels like. There's not a fucking tool big enough for this. And the offering of when it is grief, it's because we're just supposed to be. That is the tool. We're supposed to be as gentle as we can be. We're supposed to rest. We're just supposed to be. Like there's not a right way. There's no fucking manual, because I would have written it if there was one. And what I know about me, because my major defense mechanism is intellectualization, if I know that that is the tool, the solution meaning recovery and pathology, there's a solution. The solution is to be, then I know that's what I'll do. I just have to be.